You give me butterflies when you smile, and it feels so good, I just can't hide. I wanna hold your hand, but I get too shy. Just me and you, what should I do? I used to be so quiet, like a flower on your wall, and it felt like I was small. But then you said my name, now it feels so strange. I've been waiting.
Like many mornings, I have to come up with a plan of how I'm going to spend my day. This morning, I decided to go ahead and make dinner before I took a nap, to go to bed, instead of having to wake up and make dinner before I would work a 12-hour night shift. So I decided, you know what, I'm up right now. Let me take this opportunity to go ahead and make dinner for tonight. Because one thing about me is I have to figure out how to accumulate my energy, and also I like to cook at home, and I want to be able to cook for my husband and cook for myself when we both go to work, enough for us to have dinner that night and enough for us to use our leftovers for lunch. So in this day, I decided to make pumpkin spaghetti with chicken in it. I think I talked about it in a previous vlog. It was good, except I made a little bit too much noodles and not enough sauce, so that's a learning lesson. I was being kind of a little too excited about thinking about, ooh, let me see how much plates we can make, but not really paying attention to the distribution of the sauce and the pasta. Nonetheless, it was still a healthy meal, or a good meal for us to eat, and so I was thankful for that. I know in my previous video I was talking about hard work or just work in general, and I hope I didn't single anybody out, but I do want to say, coming from somebody who takes breaks, who will quit a job, who will work part-time, or decide not to work at all, I always have a strategy on how I make those things happen. So I can't talk to you guys specifically because I don't know exactly what your plan is and what you want to do, but somebody does have to put in the work some way, somehow. Most of my audience, I don't know if you're married, if you're single, or whatever it is you are, but I do believe that you can make things happen depending on what's important to you. So one thing about if you're a housewife, believe it or not, that's going to be work a little bit, because now you have all this free time to be home. So most of the times your husband or your spouse is going to, want or expect you to take care of the home, unless you have a partner or a spouse that has extra funds for you to be able to possibly hire out people to do the work. Most people don't have that. So, that's going to be worked. But in my opinion, I do believe you just have to decide what's important for you and how you want to accumulate things. But I also believe in taking pride in whatever it is you do, and taking breaks for when you need breaks, and listening to your body and exerting energy maybe to get to a goal. But once you get there, many times the energy that was used will take you to the spot that you want to be, and you won't have to work as hard. So that's another thing I want to mention.
You know, why is it every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen, eating up all the food, all the hog maw? Every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. So I don't know if you guys already know, but it's one of my responsibilities in this house that I don't mind having, and is meal prepping and doing the meals and stuff. So it's 10:49. I have to work tonight, but I wanted to make sure to make dinner, and I noticed that when I sleep all day and I wake up, the last thing I want to do is cook. And since I happen to be up right now, I'm going to take a nap. I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and make dinner. So this is what I'm making right here. It's called creamy pumpkin spaghetti with chicken. And this is rotisserie chicken that I just chopped up. So that's nice. And there goes the spaghetti. It's saying to put it in here, but there's no way that and that is going to fit. So I probably need to put this in there. But don't you hate it when you have too much noodles and not enough sauce? I'm hoping it's going to be enough sauce. I feel like it will. But yeah, so this is so good. And then you just mix it. I don't play when it comes to fall. So yeah, we have pumpkin spaghetti. Why not? Chicken spaghetti. And so yeah, that's going to be dinner probably for tonight and tomorrow for work. So that's pretty good for us. And I'm going to eat this for dinner tonight, and probably eat it for work too. But my husband's going to eat it. He's going to eat it for dinner tonight, and then he's going to eat it for lunch tomorrow, if we have enough to do that.
One thing that helps me be organized and productive and still be soft is first of all, looking cute, wearing my cute pajamas, taking care of myself, and still making sure that I'm taking care of myself mentally, physically, and especially when I have a lot of things to do, I need to be mentally strong and physically strong. But right here, I was working on a YouTube video and I was editing while I was cooking because I also thought to myself, you know what, I'm up right now, let me use this time and be able to make a video. And so another thing that's important from my spiritual practice is journaling. That is something that I love to do. I talk about my feelings, and sometimes that helps me not talk too much to other people about what's going on in my life, in my head, and I can talk to God about it, and I can talk to my journal about it. And another thing is, when you're married, you have to understand as a woman, you can't always burden your husband or your best friends with all your problems inside your heart and your soul. That could be worrisome as well. So I'm working on that as well. So anyways, it was about time for me to go ahead and take a nap. I think it was maybe 12 o'clock. And see, as a night shift nurse, you see I have to close the curtains and put my blackout curtains out so I could go ahead and take a nap and get some rest before it was time to go to work again. And so it's just trying to balance and do the best I can.
So 5:16 and then my hubby. Okay, go ahead and taste it and let me know how it tastes. Big boy, see, we eat in this house, okay? The both of us, we eat like grown men. Huh? No, all right, let me get off this.
So yep, it was time for me to wake up and go ahead and get my lunch ready for work. I get so sad when I have to put my work clothes on. It's like, golly, why I gotta put these scrubs on? But anyways, you know, I got a pencil in them eyebrows, and I'm gonna get my eyebrows tattooed or something, because I just have thin eyebrows and they need to be filled in, or it just doesn't look right to me. It's like, I gotta have eyebrows and blush and concealer. Those are like the three things I like to have. And of course, lip gloss. So yeah, so I guess eyeliner. No. Girl, who cares? Anyways, it's time for me to go ahead and get my morning cup of coffee, even though it's nighttime. But you know, remember, I'm a night shift nurse. This life is a little backwards. And so yeah, I love it. I love it. And I'm thankful for this season and ready to go to work positive and happy. Thank you. See you in the next video.